Happy Monday! What's up? Brittany here. This week's topic is... No, it's not cell phones. But this does have to do with the topic. This may look just like a cell phone, but this cell phone, it told on me. First, I would like to start off by saying, look at my awesome new headphones. They are ginormous. Like, I feel like I should be one of those people who work with planes who are like, come up, come back. Anyway, it's really weird, I promise. Like, when I wear my beanie with it, I can't hear anything except for, like, what's coming in it. So, like, my mom will be like, Brittany. And I'm like, what? I don't know if it has to do with anything. Anyway, this week's topic is coming out of the closet. I know, right? My phone pretty much outed me, and this is how it happened. So, when I was like 17, I had this phone bill that was like $200. I know, right? And believe it or not, I've had phone bills to be double that. But this is before I had unlimited text messaging, and me and this girl I was currently dating, we were like, hey, let's text. Let's be retarded. Let's just text all day long. Well, apparently, text messaging costs if you don't have unlimited. Who would have ever knew? I mean, come on, I was 17. Anyway, so my mom comes to get me from work one day, and she's like, so you know your phone bill is $200. And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't know that. Really? And she's like, yeah, I pay my own phone bill. I paid my own phone bill then too. It was just the fact that it's $200, and she thought that was like an atrocious. And I don't know. She was like, you need to get off the phone. So she took it, and I'm like, you know, how can they take it even though I'm paying for it? But hey, I guess that's what you get when you're not 18, right? Anyway, like, so she took it, and she's like, who in the name of Davy Jones' locker are you talking to and texting all night long? And I was like, oh, it's just my friend. And she's like, are you gay? And she's asked this before, actually a few times. One time, when I was probably like 16, I had like 57 pictures of Angelina Jolie on my wall, no lie. And I was just like, no. And she's like, well, whatever, I'm taking your phone. And I'm like, well, don't read my text messages. And she's like, why? I was like, because it's my phone. And she's like, well, it's under my contract. And I was like, well, you're going to read my text messages. I am dating a girl. And she's like, I should have known. And I was like, well, don't tell anybody, because I was in that awkward stage where I didn't really want anyone to know my business. And you know how parents are. They can't hold water. Once one knows a secret, like everybody in your family knows a secret, even though they don't even live in the same state. You know, it's crazy. So she's like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, something. I mean, she wasn't like just nasty rude about it. But like, it was weird. The same day I told her, I was warming up my food, and I put my fork in my back pocket. And she's like, oh, you're just a little boy, aren't you? Like, oh, it drives me crazy. But yeah, so that was pretty much how I was outed, and that's my coming out story. My grandmother, she has no idea. My little brother, I don't think he knows. I think he might suspect it, because he's not really stupid. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I know my stepdad knows, because, like, we were driving once, and he's like, so, do you have a boyfriend? Like, right after the day my mom found out. So I knew she told him that night. I just know it. And he was like, so, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, you don't, huh? You don't have a boyfriend? You don't? Why? Why don't you have a boyfriend? And somehow I miraculously changed the subject, because that was just awkward all the way around. Because we were on our way to see Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist at the Dollar Movie. Or not the Dollar Movie, the IMAX. Yeah. And I didn't really want to have that discussion with him. It's pretty weird. So, like, yeah. And then, I don't know. So we don't really talk about me liking girls or whatever, you know. We just don't talk about it. I mean, they referred to it a few times. Like, they were all, like, cracking jokes. You know that rap song that's like, my girl's got a girlfriend? It's, like, a really old song now. And they say that, and they look at me, and they laugh. So, I mean, I don't know. I know they know. It's just that, you know, there's nothing we need to talk about. I mean, it's obvious, I think. So yeah, it's pretty much my outing story. It's pretty much outed. But I've dodged a bullet a few times, and I think my mom suspected it for the longest because she kept asking, you know. She's not stupid. She's not. So she asked me multiple times. I just somehow miraculously got off that topic or just said no. But I don't know, it felt good, you know. Just telling the truth, and it was easier. And it might have just been a coincidence or whatever, but that same birthday I told her, like my birthday was probably like 10 days away, she got me a rainbow cake. Maybe she just likes rainbow colored things, but I'm just like, never got a rainbow cake before. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely. I'm out to my coworkers at work. They all know. They don't really care. Half of them are gay. Like, all my friends know. I'm pretty much out to everybody except for, like, my grandmother. Because she's, like, hardcore, like, religious. I mean, I don't think she would disown me or dislove me or anything. It's just that, you know, some things, I don't know. She's my grandma, you know? So, that's that. Okay, before I get this question came from Bomb Shizzle, and she asked, she sent in a question, and she asked us, like, when was our happiest moment in life, and what came along to ruin it. Like, I've had a lot of happy moments in life, but, like, your question, it wasn't, like, really specific on, like, what, like, was it happiest moment in love, or happiest moment doing, I don't know, something. So this is what I'm just gonna do. Okay, so my happiest moment, I probably have to say between the ages of 7 to 12. That's when you don't have puberty. That isn't equal. Like, when you don't have puberty, you don't have periods and freaking pimples and hormonal craziness. So I guess between that age is probably my happiest, just because I wasn't crazy and I didn't have pimples and I didn't feel these really strange emotions that I want to fight or cry or yell. We're just like, yeah, I'm a kid, Pokemon. You know, gotta catch 'em all. It was pretty intense, you know, when you were a kid. Not really. All you had to do was drink high C and have chicken nuggets and have Happy Meals. I mean, you can still do that now, but, I mean, you know how it was. There's no greater time like when you're a kid. That's what I think. So, that's the happiest moment of my life. And what came along to ruin it? I guess when I hit the teenage years, because I became weird. The teenage years ruined my fun. So yeah, and I just want to say thank you to our 140 subscribers that we have at the moment. And I'm sorry I look so crazy. It is 5:40 a.m. on Monday, and I have not slept since possibly 11 yesterday. I don't know, I've been kind of busy. I'm actually going to start washing my clothes and stuff right now because my aunt, who lives in Kansas, is coming here. And she's going to be bombing out in my room, so I need to clean it. Also, I haven't really hardly started my Christmas shopping, which is really bad. So I got to wash some clothes, clean up this room, and then I'm going to just go out to the mall and buy some more Christmas presents. So, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Dreidel Dreidel, I don't know, whatever. Just have a great holiday, and thank you for watching. Bye.